social medias. I can't do it alone. But you can do pretty well by yourself. My time, instead of feeling alone, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This your boy D.MAYES. Let me get the mic right so y'all can hear me. It's your boy D.MAYES from Mind Games Uncut, and I always gotta play around with this. I don't really want to turn the volume up too much, so I should be good. Check my volume, see how we looking. We on two. Yeah, hope everybody can hear me real good. So this is your boy D.MAYES. Welcome to another edition of Mind Games Uncut. We all been here. It's Saturday night, the normal show. We did it earlier, but I was out doing some things as usual. Got the kids here today and cooking and the clients and all that good stuff. So now we are here. We are here. Hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody having a productive day. And it is the weekend, so everybody should be at home. If you're here in Atlanta, Georgia, where it's been raining all day and it finally stopped. I was watching the game. Of course, you still got the Bulldog shirt on, whatever. It's just sports, but it was pouring down up there. So it's over. They won. Here we about to get it in. Tonight's show gonna be about what's your master plan, just in case a crisis ever occurred. We never talk about it in our community about having a, like a master plan for us, like, do you have a bomb shelter? Do you have any supplies? Do you have water? Do you have canned goods to survive? I mean, see, we don't never talk about that stuff. See, I'm on a whole other level. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. But first, before we get into that, we're gonna talk about what's going on in the news. So I know everybody been hearing about the hearing about the actual missing girls, missing black girls, all around the country. And here in Atlanta, sex trafficking is like real big. Like, this is one of the major hubs for sex trafficking. And I want y'all to comment on that. Like, what do y'all feel like they kind of over? I mean, I know it's happening. They say it's like 60-something thousand black women who have been missing, and I'm trying to figure this out. If it's that many women, y'all, think about it. If it's that many women been missing, why have nobody even talked about it? And I mean, that's a big number. That's not even, it don't even seem real. Even if 20,000 girls are missing, that's a lot. So now people starting to talk about it. You see a lot of different commercials, a lot of people talking about it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that, which is good. Now people starting to realize that black women are being missing, and I just want to know what y'all think about that. Do y'all think it's all true? You think I mean, I believe it, but at the same time, I think some people talking about now, if you go to a certain spot and they got body oil, they rub it on you, smell it, it'll make you pass out in the car, they be waiting for you. I think some people just kind of paranoid with it, but it is happening. I tell my daughters to make sure they keep their eyes open, don't trust nobody when you out in the streets like that, because I mean they're infiltrated in high schools and stuff like that too. So, cause on my organization, we actually a couple years ago we was already on this thing, and we went to a seminar, and they was talking about how they plant kids in high schools, because they look like they're high schools, and they put them in there, and they take them to these parties, and these girls, they put something in drink, and then the girl, she wake up, she's in another country. It's crazy, man. It's scary. You know what I'm saying? Not just black kids, but like a bunch of just all nationality kids. But when it happens to black kids, especially black females, they're not gonna care as much. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna care as much as they would with Caucasian kids. It is what it is. So I want to kind of touch on that and see what y'all thought about it, and if y'all want to like chat, comment on that, let me know. Because it's it's kind of serious. It's serious. It's very serious. But I just tell people keep an eye on your kids. Tell your kids don't be on their phones. Don't have your head like when you by yourself. Don't have your head piece in your ear. And you want to make sure you can hear anybody coming up. And you want to make sure you got your eyes open. You don't have your face all on the phone. Like I tell my youngest daughter, she do it all the time, all the time. So that being said, I hope that we will be talking to our kids, and I'll be talking to mine, and I will talk to other kids if I get a chance to, especially females, and let them know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, where we at? Okay, what's going on? Who's reporting statistics is coming from the city police department? What is the local police officials handling the situation? I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good one. I mean, I don't know who reported statistics. That's a good one. I need to find that out. I mean, that because nobody never. I mean, I'm seeing different people putting it out, but nobody never to my reports. I guess they're going by the FBI or the GBI or something like that. The DEA. They kind of keeping up that, but yeah, because we don't know if the numbers are accurate or not. But they claim it's a lot of sisters, a lot of black women, thousands of them. You know what I'm saying? And we do know that sex trafficking does exist, but we don't know like how many people actually been kidnapped. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want them to scare us either because they good about putting out propaganda out there, but we know organ harvesting is happening. That's a fact. So it's just a lot, man. It's a lot. And I'm most definitely gonna check on that. So who's putting statistics coming from the city police? Yeah, I'm most definitely gonna check on that because someone knows something. It's unfortunate. Yes, yeah, most definitely somebody knows something. I mean, and it's big business. You'd be surprised the people that's involved in that stuff. You got doctors, lawyers, judges. And the crazy part about all this, y'all, the people that's involved in this stuff, they got kids of their own. They got daughters and sons and all that. They sex trafficking boys too. Don't get it twisted. It ain't all female. It's boys too. Because we live in this sick society, man. And it's global, really. Because these people be buying kids from all over the world. They be making movies about stuff like this, and it's scary, man. We got to keep an eye on our children. We got to make sure that we let them know what's going on. I mean, I don't care if you with your friends, you still keep your eyes open. You let them know, keep your eyes open. Don't trust this boy. You really don't know him, and he just popped up in your school, and you never met him before. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to pretty much like screen people now because you don't know who you're dealing with. And like I said, it's sick, it's scary, and you be wondering why anybody would ever do something like that. I mean, especially with a little child, man. I mean, you grab a little child and you put them out. What's going on, Tony? We talking about the sex trafficking, especially with black women and stuff, and how you feel about that. Like, we just saying, like, somebody was just saying, like, do they, who's reporting the statistics, and is it coming from city police departments and stuff? Like, how many actual black women are being abducted? I know it's more than just black women, but a lot of black women get abducted and stuff, kidnapped. They don't really report it as much they would with Caucasians. It is what it is. Always been that way. And they used to shoot. Back in the way back in the days, they used to like inject black women with stuff. They used to experiment on black women and stuff, just like the like the syphilis thing, Tuskegee and everything out of Alabama. So I recommend that the NAACP to get involved and partner up with the local. Yeah, NAACP. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got stuff, with them. I got my issue with them, but they do work on stuff like this. They do get involved, and that's cool. I most definitely they help organize group, and that's good. They can get involved, and other groups need to get involved too, because especially with us as black people, we should be more involved. We should, like the NAACP, the Nation of Islam, all these different groups, these conscious communities, we all need to come together and we need to police our own neighborhoods and stuff, man. Keep an eye on these kids and these women and make sure they're safe because, like I said, that would have happened to your daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like your loved one, you're gonna go crazy. You about to lose. I knew that happened to my daughters. I wouldn't know how to act, man. I couldn't do nothing. I just be like, man, I think about it all the time because I teach my daughter as much as I can. You can't be around them 24/7, but you try to, teach them about what to watch out for. Not just the sex trafficking, but just in general, boys and all that. So, yeah, that being said, y'all, we need to all work together on this, men and women as a community. let's make sure that this don't happen again. It's gonna happen. They said one police told one person like, if you get snatched up by one of these sex traffickers, you might well be living on the moon because they said it'd be that hard to find you. It's like you living on another planet. And some of these girls get lucky. You know, a lot of them they end up, they like damaged goods because they did so because they've been bodied and passed all over the country, all in other countries, and they got them doing all kind. I heard all kind of sick stuff. I'm not gonna talk about on the show that made them girls do to break them, like they be breaking them. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a system. They be, I don't know how true it is. They say they'll put them in a closet and they will like basically like let them like starve to death, and then when they can't take no more, they bring them out and give them cucumber, make them suck on the cucumber. If they don't suck on the cucumber a certain way, they put them back in the closet, whatever, and without no food. Yes, this was this supposed to have happened to one of the girls who's a sex trafficker. So you know, I mean, it's crazy, y'all. So yeah, so on that, y'all got any questions? Any other questions on that? Hit me up. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about it. What kind of solutions? Because this show we all about solutions. What can we do to actually, like fight this fight back? I'm telling you, I see somebody in the van looking suspicious. Hey, hey, you ain't gonna make it out. I tell you that, especially like a drop on you because it could be my daughter, that's somebody's daughter, and your children is my children. That's my philosophy. Like we all one village, man. We gotta look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? We gotta look out for each other, kids and stuff. Georgia governor office need to get involved. This is becoming an epidemic. Yes, it is. And I heard at Hartsfield Airport, I heard it'd be crazy. And I told somebody too down in Savannah, because Savannah like one of the biggest ports now. On them boats, man, they probably got all kind of kids on them boats and stuff. You know, and that's the scary part. That's the part that kind of, you know, uh, make you wonder, like, and people be knowing. You'd be surprised if people know about it. You know how many people get paid off? This thing got to be well organized for it to happen. So that means that people be paid off, police officials, people in the TSA. Yeah, you'd be surprised who'd be involved in these type of things. And you got presidents who like little kids. You got senators, all kind of politicians. It's been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? It won't stop either unless you just kill them all off. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that, yeah, man, yeah, yeah. So on that, I guess we pretty much done with that. We'll talk about some more information. I will get some more information about the police reports and how they get their statistics and stuff like that. I'll come back on the next one. So the next thing is, what else going on? What else going on in the news? I really don't watch the news. I just see stuff that pop up on my phone. Um, I just want to touch on. So yeah, what y'all feel about Julia Roberts supposed to be playing Harriet Tubman? I just did a video not too long ago talking about that. I told people I didn't believe all that. I did it just that was a publicity stunt. It was some propaganda they were trying to spread just because the Harriet movie didn't really do too good. I went to see it. It was all right. Um, we have neighborhood watch now, so when we our kids in the play, I say we have to be more visible as parents and just be sending our kids along. Yeah, you're right, Tony. We got to be, and I'm a strong believer in that. Community watch is a good thing. I know I stayed in my old house. We had a community meeting with community watchers and stuff like that, and talk and report and seeing what kind of activity, talking about what kind of activity actually going on in the neighborhood and stuff. Because you stay there, you should be able to, you know what I'm saying. You need to let everybody know, and you need to know your neighbors too, man. You got, especially back in the black community. I remember back in the day when we grew up, we knew everybody in the community, but now everybody just to themselves and stuff like that, and that don't work. They don't work like that. You gotta know your neighbors, so you know what I'm saying. Like you might have your child might go to the neighbor house and stuff while you work late or anything like that. So yeah. So yeah, going back to the Harry Tubman movie real quick, they're saying Julia Roberts was to play it and all that. I said, look, y'all, she didn't play it, so what's the big deal? Let it go. Sometimes us being black people, we love not just black people, but just people in general. On social media, we love to keep on pushing the same thing, talking about the same thing for a couple of days. Some stuff don't even mean that. Some stuff don't even matter. Some of that stuff is a waste of time. And I just like, man, what y'all talking about this? You want about who lost this weight? Um, you know, Kanye West. Who care about Kanye West? Kanye West in his own zone. He doing it for publicity too, y'all. Y'all don't even see it. This man is getting paid. I like Harriet Tubman, but they could have let that. Not the fact that she walked all the way back to her husband and had remarried. Okay, so that she had actually remarried him. Okay, okay. In the movie, he posted found another wife and all that stuff. Of course, they're not gonna tell you the whole truth. I mean, come on, we didn't. Yeah, we might have been writers on this movie, but we didn't direct it and stuff. We still got control. That's why I say with Tyler Perry, we gonna see how Tyler Perry movie is now. Since he got his so-called own, he can employ black people, make real good movies. I'm ready for a movie showing talking about ancient Africa, man. When we was the kings and queens and the strong, scientists and doctors and all this stuff. Let's show that. Once you show black kids that, they will look at themselves different, man. The only reason why they don't look at themselves in a strong, positive light because all they see is comedy movies and slave movies and stuff like that. We more than that, y'all. I talked about it before. I don't really want to get into that, but yeah, I'm proud of the brother, and I'm just hoping that he makes some actual movies that's gonna, that's, that's gonna be something that our kids can look up to and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah. Um, Harry Tubman. Okay, now we're gonna get into the main topic. So it's about what is your master plan if a crisis never occurred? Like, if we go into a recession or a depression, everything is shut down. What about technology closed? Like, what about the internet goes down, or a nuclear war, or something like that? Us as black people, are we prepared to survive? Like, do you have any? Have you got a backup plan? Do you know how to survive? Do you know how to plant food? Do you know how to garden? Do you know how to do martial arts? Do you know how to live out in the woods for a couple of weeks without, what I'm saying, no shelter? Um, it's a lot of stuff. We got survival kits and stuff like that. That's the thing we need to do and talk about in our community. We need to talk about that with our kids too, because we so comfortable with technology, y'all. Like like cell phones, these smartphones, man. I see people on the phone like, look, they like this. I even me sometimes. They like this. They like, you talking, hey man, that's all they doing. They hitting. You know what I'm saying? They just typing, they ain't listening to you and stuff. So yeah, we're slave to technology. Like I said, we are zombies to technology. And that being said, when everything is stuff shuts down, what you gonna do? Some people gonna go into panic mode because they rely on technology so much. And that's scary. We need to have a master plan. We need to have a backup plan just in case. See, y'all ain't think about this, do you? You got to have a master plan. You got to have a backup plan because this thing right here is not gonna last forever. Yes, it might look like technology get better. It might be some jobs popping up. But I'm telling you, it's gonna fall one day, and you need to look at these Bloomberg reports and stuff like that because they tell you about that. You just subscribe to it, hit the bell, and so you get the notifications. They'll tell you what's going on, just like the aftershock book. They told people back in '08 what's gonna happen, and they didn't pay no attention. And look what happened. A lot of people lost their houses. They lost their job. They got in debt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to have a master plan, y'all. You got to have a master plan. You got just in case something ever pop off. Keep books. You know what I'm saying? Keep your little pocket knives. You want to keep canned goods. You want to keep anything that can last for a couple of years before it expire. Make sure you got plenty of water. If you need more water than food, everybody know that. Um, Certain clothing because it all depends where you stay at. You might be in the mountains. You most definitely need some clothes because you don't want to freeze to death or whatever. So yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, I think that's something for y'all to think about. And see if I got any questions for me on that. Are you prepared? Are y'all the ones in the room? Are y'all prepared? Are y'all prepared to survive just in case something happens and and everything shut down? We rely too much on computers, and I believe one day it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the main computer web gonna go out, and it's not gonna be good for nobody. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, we up here on 19 minutes. Wow, I used to do a show kind of shorter than this, but since we got people in the room to discuss things, and like I said, man, this show is about what is your master plan, how you survive in the time of crisis. And like I said, that's something we need to talk to our kids about. That's something we need to talk to our family about when it pops off because these other people, they are ready. They got their stuff set. They got years of playing, years, hundreds of years head start on us. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do in this case something like that happen. We might have to be in different pockets too, but everybody on the same accord, everybody on the same code. like it's supposed to be, y'all. So yes, 20.06 minutes. So yeah. So I want to put that out, y'all. I kind of got on the show late. I got to get up early. Y'all got any questions in the chat? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? What I just talked about. Hit me up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, hit likes. Please share my stuff because I'm gonna be talking about a lot of good topics and we need to know certain things. I'm not gonna be choosing sides and all that crazy stuff like that. Not prepared in home, but always, but blankets, food, or snacks in the car. During the winter, since we had that snowstorm, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you most definitely want to be prepared. But yeah, make sure you get your water, good water, canned goods, and noodles if you eat those, you can make those. If you're in the woods and stuff like that, like buying a sausage. I know that stuff ain't good for you, but spam and stuff, you I mean, in the world, you have no choice. You're just trying to survive. You're trying to live. So yeah. But, yeah. Said, yeah, you good? Yeah, I see that typo, but yeah, man. So yeah, remember. So make sure you subscribe. Everybody in chat, make sure y'all subscribe, save, and please share this, man. 'Cause I need more people to come in so we can talk about some real stuff. And yeah, you know, um, I might do a show on Wednesday, but yeah, I may. Y'all depend how I'm feeling. I know it's the holidays coming up. Y'all be careful out there in the holidays because these so-called people that's snatching these girls, they're gonna definitely do it in the holidays. Y'all know when everything goes down. So that being said, y'all, it's 21 minutes and 49 seconds, and we about to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a productive rest of your weekend, and make sure nobody will put you down. Make sure you love yourself, and we're gonna roll out just like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, and make sure y'all go to Mind Games Uncut on Facebook too, because I do live videos on that, but this is the main show right here. So I will talk to y'all later.
They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. Until you start feeling